Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Word is bond, love is love. Like, comment, subscribe, and do all the above. And if you ain't doing anything today, follow my Instagram. RugerRose23 is the place to be. All right. So, I was actually waiting to talk about this. And when I mean wait until it's truly confirmed, truly official, and we just watch and see the madness, right? But I think it's been almost 2 weeks now. Reports are saying that one, Vince McMahon is planning to come back to WWE. Now, I don't think I got to break down and explain how much of a nightmare that could be for everybody involved. The fans, maybe the company itself. But there's just so much that comes with this. Because as of right now, you got Nick Khan and Stephanie McMahon co-CEOs. And you have Triple H, head of creative. Now, we know how Vince feels about Triple H. So, our fear now is Triple H has been doing a great job since July. Has it been immaculate? No. There's been some hit or misses. We can say that. There's been some hit and misses, but that comes with territory. I don't think every step you take will be perfect. I just think with every step you take, it needs to either be good or bad or decent. And Triple H has done all three. So since he's been in total control since July, WWE has become a little bit more watchable. We've had some good things happen. And every pay-per-view since Triple H has been in control has been decent or good. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot that's been going on. The fear is if Vince McMahon comes back and he just takes full control, will he take Triple H out of creative? I think that's the biggest question. And more likely than not, he will. I think he will. Because Vince McMahon at this point in time, at the age that he's in, and at the time that he's in, he's become so senile that I don't think it matters who has an opinion. I think it matters on what he thinks. Because he knows and sees all the Twitter comments, all the Facebook comments, the Instagram comments, all the social media comments that talked about WWE when he was in control. When he was in control, he saw the backlash, he saw this, he saw that. He never acknowledged it, but I think we know he's smart enough to know what everybody is saying. And just because he reads what everybody is saying and he knows what everybody is saying, that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to listen to what everybody is saying and he's just going to do what everybody wants. Instead, what Vince McMahon is going to do is he's going to do what Vince McMahon wants to do. And it's just like, what can you do? Like what can you do? Vince McMahon retired in July due to these allegations or these sexual allegations that were put upon him. So he looked at that and said, you know what? There's too many eyes on me. It's a bad look for the company. I'm just going to fall back and just retire, right? Not even not even 2 to 3, not even 2 months in, I remember something happened on WWE. Was it? I don't know what it was, but something happened. Because I remembered it. I remember the time. I just don't remember the scenario or whatever the case was. But I remember there was something that happened. And there was like comments like, is Vince McMahon back in control? What is this? You know, things like that. It wasn't even 2 months into it. And already it was just like, damn. So now the nightmare is about to come back. And probably at the worst time as well. That's probably what makes it worse. It's the worst time as well. Because right now on Monday, January 9th. January 9th. We are exactly 2 weeks? Yeah, we are 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away. No, 3 weeks. I'm sorry. 3 weeks away from the Royal Rumble. And after the Royal Rumble is over, it will be the road to WrestleMania. The most important time in WWE. The most important time. And at this time, when we learned about Vince McMahon's retirement, the only thing we ever thought about is hopefully this is the best WrestleMania season we've had. Triple H has been doing well. We think we're about to see greatness. And boom, this WrestleMania will be one that we talk about and probably be the best one we've had since, what was... See, last year's was okay. 2021 wasn't even that bad. What about 2020 was okay. But like, I guess maybe 2019 was actually pretty good. So I guess it's 2019, I guess. I can't really think of every WrestleMania, but yeah, 2019 was good. So I'll say 2019. The best since 2019, right? I don't know why I didn't say the numbers, but I was just thinking of the years. But man, I don't know. Because if Vince comes back, let's say he comes back maybe a week before the Rumble. A week before the Rumble, right? And the plan already is in motion. We already know who possibly could win the Royal Rumble, right? Let's say Vince comes back a week before Mania. And he sees the plans, doesn't like it, and just changes things around, right? Let's just say that. See, hypothetically that happens. And then WrestleMania just changes for what it is. Because now the thing is, for WrestleMania, WWE, even with Vince not being there, WWE has been waiting to see if The Rock will be at the Royal Rumble. So I sets up WrestleMania. We got 3 weeks. At the point in time, I don't think The Rock has anything planned. Yeah, he don't got anything planned as of yet. I mean, the XFL starts soon. Because he is I think part owner, I believe. But I think he's part owner of XFL. XFL does start back, I think, in February. So he'll have that to worry about. But there is I think he got other people for that as well. So I don't think he has to have his full attention on that. But in terms of it, I don't think he has anything planned. I don't think he has any movies coming up or whatever the case is. But I'm pretty sure he'll have something this year. I'm pretty sure we'll see something of The Rock this year. Have to, I believe. But since I don't think we don't have anything coming up, I think The Rock's schedule for the next couple months is clear. But it's if The Rock wants to do it. It's not about if his schedule is clear, it's if he wants to do it. But WWE's waiting on that, so they don't know specifically what's going to happen. And now we're talking about, oh, Roman Reigns just takes off the WWE title, and then for some reason, Seth Rollins wins it. I think the only way that could happen is if is if Roman Reigns is at Elimination Chamber, which at this point in time I'm not sure. If he's at the Elimination Chamber and he defends both titles in the Elimination Chamber, which would be pretty wild if he does do that, and then out of nowhere Seth Rollins just becomes WWE champion, or some big authority figure appears on television. Maybe Stephanie McMahon just appears on TV for the first time and goes, Roman, I don't like what you're doing with the bloodline, and because of that, I'm stripping you of one of the titles. Like something wild. Like something wild has to happen for that to happen. But yeah, that's what WrestleMania is looking like. If The Rock doesn't come, then Roman doesn't have the WWE title anymore, and then that's defended at WrestleMania separately. It's wild. So consider the fact we don't even know how WrestleMania is even looking right now. For Vince McMahon to come back at this specific time of confusion, I don't even know how well that would do. And Triple H is already under immense stress because he's trying to figure out how that's going to work. And then he probably got more stressed now that Vince McMahon's going to say, I'm coming out of retirement. I'm like, boy, you can't even give it a whole year? Like damn, at least if there was a year, I was like, well, what a great year WWE had. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We just say, like, hey, what a great year WWE had. You know what I'm saying? When Triple H was in control, we saw all these shows, all these pay-per-views, all that, right? Different. He couldn't even give it half a year. Vince says, I want to be back. I just hope the board kind of sits there and says, listen, majority favor, we don't want you back. Just stay retired. You've done enough. You've done enough. Now, I don't know how many people in WWE would want Vince McMahon back. I don't know how many people would like to have Vince McMahon back. But I can tell you from a fan standpoint that I wish he would just stay retired. I'm gonna be transparent with you. I wish he would retire. I wish he would not come back because what good can it be for Vince to come back? I love to know. I love to know. I love to know. If you can tell me, I'm like, all right, I see your point. I don't see the point. I don't see it at all. I think probably the legit thing about this is I lost it. I lost the point. But Vince McMahon coming back is not good for business. It's not good for anything. And now, I forgot to say, on top of all that, WWE is about to be sold. It's about to be sold, and if the selling is in motion, it could literally happen probably after WrestleMania. And I'm hearing Disney is the front runner to buy WWE. If they buy Disney, if Disney buys WWE, Lord have mercy, this company is dead, bro. This company is dead. It's done. It's dead. It's over. Because in what fashion is it going to be a good thing when Disney hits WWE? I love to know. If you can tell me when Disney gets WWE, if they do, I'm saying when, if they do, what would it be like? Weirdness. I remember there was a report about it. I was on Facebook. Somebody commented, if Disney does buy WWE, it won't be too long until we see a WWE themed ride or whatever in Disneyland. You know what? I'll go. I'll go. I've never been to Disneyland, but I'll go for that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would go just to see what the hell it is. But for me, I don't know how great of a move that would be. But if they got the money, then why not? You know, Vince loves money, so anything that can hit you, that can hit you with $1 billion or $1 trillion, I doubt $1 trillion, but, you know, a good $1 billion, Vince will take it. And they're not even the only ones. The people in Saudi Arabia want to buy WWE too. And man, that would probably be a lot worse. Because let me tell you something. You know that when they hit when WWE does shows in Saudi Arabia, you know the women are fully covered, right? Fully covered. Imagine watching a Raw and SmackDown every week. And you just know the women are always fully clothed. I mean, as they should be. But not like fully clothed as in like, you know, no skin showing. Like I can imagine how it is to wrestle in a lot of clothing. Like in a long shirt and just pants and stuff. And it's like, I can imagine with all the layers you possibly will have to wear if you're wrestling. So imagine that. And God knows what else Saudi Arabia would have planned. So, which is probably the reason why Vince should not come back to WWE, because at the same time it feels like he'll sell the company to a suitor that's not gonna work well in the future. Like remember when the WWE Network got bought out by Peacock? Remember when Peacock bought the WWE Network? I didn't like it. I kind of still don't. Because at least with the WWE Network, you could see certain matches. I think they'll have like certain matches posted up, and you could just click on it, and then you'll be at the pay-per-view. You'll be at the pay-per-view where the match took place, but at least you'll be able to watch it from that stance. I don't think Peacock has that. I'm barely on Peacock as much. The last time I was on Peacock was when I watched The Best Man. But I watched that in like 3 days, and that was it. But you know, when the WWE got bought by Peacock, nobody really liked it. And then when it got bought, it had all these network problems. It had all these live stream problems with the pay-per-views. So I'm like, I don't know. We'll get used to it because it is what it is. But at the same exact time, it's like, damn. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But we'll see. Let's see how things go. Right now, I don't know what's gonna happen, but we gonna see when it happens. Vince is not fully in the door yet. It's like his foot is like half his body is in the door, but the rest of it has yet to get into the whole entire room. But we'll see. That's all I can say. We gonna see. That's all I gotta say about that. Just wanted to share my little opinions about that. I know it's not as lavishing as most opinions, but you know, I just be talking. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just be talking, I just be going. You know what I'm saying? So I'm one of those type of fans. You already know what it is. But until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love, support. As always, you already know what it is, man. Just keep watching. That's all I gotta say. So until next time, peace, love, 100. Yeah.